Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
So at this point in my life, I'm fully convinced that my husband does not live in Atlanta, Georgia. He's in the UK, he's in Europe, or he's in the middle of nowhere. And I'm probably never going to meet him. And I'm just going to be the cool single auntie for forever, because how do people date in the same city? How? You want me to download a dating app? Absolutely not. No, yeah. So, I don't know. He's not here, though. He's not here.
Well, if he's not there, he's not in the UK or Europe either. So don't come here. I would suggest middle of nowhere. Go and try to find him there for at least a few years. Maybe 20, 30 years. Just don't say no from the beginning. Try it.
So, I haven't given an update on protesting at St. Catherine's because only one other person showed up both times, but we protested. And that's what matters, and here's why. 2 women were able in one Sunday to make it into the next Sunday service sermon. So really it takes such little effort. If every single person did a small amount of effort, we could make them all so uncomfortable for a consistent amount of time, we can start changing minds. But you have to walk the walk.
Also talk the talk and maybe value. Now I have to admit I don't know what the issue was, why these lunatics went and had a protest outside of a church, so I can't speak on that, but I will say this. Considering that only one other showed up, is it safe to assume that nobody else wanted to walk that walk?
Guess what I just realized? We get to pick our kids' fathers. If I pick a good guy, I'm not gonna give my kids daddy issues. I get to pick my kid's dad.
Well, you look 26, 28 maybe, so that didn't take long at all. But at least now you've realized what we've been saying since forever. Pick better men. I would say you're halfway in and best of luck to you, but all you have to do now is wait and see if any man is gonna pick you.
I'm answering more of my followers' questions. This man asks, why do guys have to pay for everything? Because you're the man. Why do I have to wear the makeup and the pretty dress? I mean, do you want to trade? I will pay for you, but you gotta wear a dress and makeup when we go out. No? Okay, then don't forget your credit card. Follow for more great dating tips.
No, I will not. No man has ever said to a girl he's dating, make sure you wear makeup and a dress. Those are your choices. You choose to do that. And you're not doing it for us, remember? You're doing it for yourself. So no, I will not bring my credit card. I'm more of a traditional man, I'm old fashioned that way, and I will pay for dates. That's why we're not doing expensive dates. So if we're meeting up for coffee for our first date, there's no excuse for you to wear a dress. And I get it, you don't want to pay for dates, that's fine. I'm not even gonna ask why not. But if you're gonna tell me why not, at least come up with some better reason. You don't hear me say I want 50-50 just because I wear pants, right? Is you wearing clothes now another reason for us to applaud women?
There's nothing more unattractive than a person who is emotionally inconsistent with you. One day they're like so sweet to you, so nice, they make you feel like you're on top of the world and that you're so special, and then the next you don't even know if you're going to hear from them for a few days. Don't let the most consistent part of your relationship be the emotional inconsistencies. You deserve better.
In general, as human beings, you deserve the world. You, as a person, you deserve nothing. And this is the reason I'm saying that.
Dating men has always given me the ick. My ex-boyfriends, every time they got haircuts, I was like, oh, gotta go. I took everything in me not to break up with them when they got their haircuts. And then anytime they tried to be hot, secondhand embarrassment. So that tells me a lot about myself.
Well, if he's telling you to come out of the closet, then you go ahead. It's 2022, no one cares anymore. But if that's not you, if that's not what he's telling you, then you're just a horrible person. You talk about consistency in your first video, but there's a huge inconsistency between the two. You didn't have consistency with your boyfriends because that was your attitude. Did you at any point have a conversation with them about a haircut or anything else worth having a conversation over? Or were you just as shallow as you seem to be?
I was just thinking, if someone tells you what you're looking for in a person to be in a relationship with, as a husband or wife, etc., they say it's too much what you're asking for is not realistic, tell you. There's a lot of good people out there that are willing to give you exactly what you deserve and more. So don't settle for less, or else you'll definitely cross paths with your true soulmate after you've already settled.
Did IKEA raise the prices so high that she cannot afford a table? Maybe we should all chip in like 10 cents and buy her a table and a few chairs. Maybe it's just me, but I can't take anyone serious when they record themselves eating in a car. Sandwiches, sure. Plates and forks and everything, no. The problem with what you said, Princess, is this. You say people need to give me what I deserve, and I say be careful what you wish for. You say keep your standards up and don't settle for anything less than your soulmate, and I say that's the reason why you're still single. And it's not only that I don't personally believe in soulmates, it's more that I see in you the same mindset that I've seen ever since I started doing this. I need this and I deserve that, and I need to be given the world without me giving anything in return.
Excuse how I look, I just got back from the Astros, so I'm not completely sober, and I also had to walk quite a bit to get to my car. But we need to talk about the whole yes all men and how men always respond with not all men, okay? Here we go. This is a screenshot of a conversation between me and my dad while I was at the game. Pause to read. Okay. Here's the rest of it. Pause to read. Okay. I am almost 30 and this man insists on being on the phone with me when I'm walking home at night because he does not trust men. And you see how one's an outgoing call? That's when I called him leaving the game and I accidentally hung up, and like a millisecond later that man was calling me back because he was worried and thought something happened. I then sent it to one of my guy best friends just thinking we were going to giggle about it. And even he was like, bro, if I had a daughter, I'd do the same thing. You will never convince me that once a man has a woman in his life that he actually cares about, he doesn't all of a sudden fully believe yes all men. You just can't make me believe it, not ever.
I can't really decide if this is Dummy, Dumb and Dumber or the Three Stooges, but for sure it's not the Three Musketeers. I did post to read because I'm a moron, and basically her dad was saying be careful when you walk alone at night, which obviously is a good advice. So we're not talking about that. I would just love to ask Mo here, who made the video, do you also include your friend when you say all men? Or better yet, do you also include your dad when you say all men? No? I would also love to ask you another question. Is it because you're this dumb that your father feels the need to take this much care of you when you're 30? And no, men who have daughters don't say all men. I should know, my daughter's 18. She knows there's some bad people in the world, no matter the gender, but she also knows it's not all men. Next time you have a conversation with your dad, just tell him you're a horrible human being just because you're a man. And then come back to us and tell us what he said.
70s and 80s babies out here looking younger than everybody.
Yeah, I know, right? We're crushing it. Now let me rearrange my hips so I can stand up and move around. I know it's hard to admit, but we're old. Looking younger than everybody? Come on now. It's easy for you to say. You have Botox, you have makeup to hide those wrinkles. What do I have? Yeah, I know, receding hairline. Which reminds me, I need to go buy a hat. Younger than everybody. That made me laugh, but come on. I know age is just a number, but we're just one number away from senior discounts.
So I got drunk last night, as one does. But tell me that this isn't like a cute drunk picture. Like, granted, we had a whole photo shoot in the middle of the streets, as one does, but like, that's cute.
Oh, hey, it's Chicky Slim Lady. Obviously, I'm not gonna be the one shaming Feminem here for drinking, 'Cause you know, I drink, but I have never in my life been so drunk that I can't even pass the street. Is being so drunk that you can't even walk what we're bragging now about? Maybe it's just me, but whenever I go out to drink, I keep it to a limit where I can still look at myself in the mirror the next day and not be forced to look away.
Here's an actual customer out here. What's the best kind of firework to buy?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Where are your parents? Gets sketchy. Back to you guys.
Now, I don't know if this is for real or not, but if it is, shout out to that young man. He is absolutely vicious. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.